It's time for the stream. Hit that like button. Hit that other button. Just hit buttons. All right, it's time. Let us play the intro and get into the stream. I keep wanting to say show. I need to get show out of my face. It's not a show. It's a goddamn stream. Mr. Boom Boom Power with a gifted hit hollerage. Yo, that's actually crack up, bro. Jump in that Discord. Willie the Fridge, thank you for becoming a thigh guy. Let's get into it.
What are we doing here? It's time for the show, you nincompoop. Oh, cool. Who are you watching? A handsome man who's not that old. A playful trickster with a heart of gold. That's right, folks, it's Rastov! Here comes Rastov stirring the pot with the dice in his hand and a song in his heart. Games, news, and unboxing delight. You'll never guess what he's doing tonight. What about the thumbnail? Just shut up and watch! He's got laughs, he's got tears, he's got enough trauma for years and years. Ouch! He's the goofball king here to lift you up. He'll tease you lovingly till you've had enough. Orcs and elves. No, he's not on it, but they're up on his shelves. He's got heart, he's got heat. His charm will sweep you off your feet. Rastov! Tune in, strap in, get ready to vibe. It's Rastov's world and you're along for the ride. Unboxing dice are the rarest of cards. He'll open that box and blow your nards. What? Real reactions with a grin so wide. Hopefully the algorithm won't hide. He's a gaming master with no accolades, but chaos and heart, he's got them in spades. It's games, it's news, it's full out fun, and maybe advice if you're on the run. Turn yourself in. Rastov, a master without a dungeon, but he's still got soul. Hoping for 20s, but gets ones on each roll. Damn! Rastov, a wingman, a hype man, a take you out for lunch man, and he's showing up with a sweet backup plan. Stuff. So plug in, press play, let the good vibes ride. It's Rastov's world, we're just along for the ride. Man, that song was cheesy and corny. Have you even met Rastov before? But he didn't even thank us yet. Just wait. He will.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to another day in paradise. How we all doing? No, it's happy Merry Christmas, okay? I had my Christmas yesterday and we chilled out for that, but it's the Merry Christmas now. So happy Merry Christmas, Merry Holidays, all that good shit. I hope you guys had a banging time. Oh, it feels good to be here. It feels great to be here in front of you all right now. I want to know how you guys are doing. Who do we have here today? Let's see. Who do we have? We got Higher Lifeform Studios. We got Urky. We got Holleridge. We got Goobly. We got Shred. We got Chrissy. We got V Cortex. We got Gina. We got Sapphire. We got Tinks. We got Curious Cat. We got Richie, not the dubs. We got G37U73. We got Chris Argent. We got Ashley. We got Kev Calla. We got V Cortex. We got Pickle. We got Dalvin. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. We got Angel Rat. We got Adapple. We got Brian. We got every motherfucker in the world here. It's so good to see you guys, honestly. I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas. I hope you, and if you didn't, I hope it wasn't bad. You know, if you didn't celebrate or you didn't do much, I hope it was at least relaxing and enjoyable. I put out, I can't remember if I said it in one of the videos that got put out or if I said it on the stream. Pray for some cold for your boy. Dingy said, great seeing you streaming today. It's great seeing you seeing me stream today. How about that? Uno reverse. I asked for rain. I asked for cold. And you motherfuckers delivered. It has been nice. Okay, it has been nice and just not hot today. It's not cold, but it's not hot either. It's been raining. It's been a little bit of a storm going. Dude, this is my perfect Christmas right here. An excuse to stay inside. Bro, it feels so good. Oh, Curious Cat with the little sticker, with the dancing sticker, And then Ross Wright said, "Merry Christmas." Oh, it feels good. I'm wearing my nice blue shirt. I love this shirt. It's so good. It rained in Ohio all day, Chrissy. Damn. You had light snow, Tinks. I'm appreciative that you guys sent me some cool air, because I'll tell you, dude, it gets hot. I ain't a big fan of the heat. You know, I got a little bit of insulation, you know, so every degrees kind of impacts me just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Oh, Ratchet was sick. I hope you get better soon. Oh, what do you guys have planned for me today? All right, this is Christmas. This is a holiday, which means I don't have to plan dick. You guys come up with the plan. So, what's your plan for the stream today? I'll wait. Oh, Digi with a 3 with a little thumbs up saying top. If you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, you definitely should. You just have to be Thigh Guys or higher. Dude, there's a lot of people in the Discord having a lot of fun. It is good. It is great. It is fun times. We talk music. We talk just random crap. They keep making images of me as a body pillow, which I don't know if I'm happy about yet, because it kind of like it. Look, I'm just saying, bro. If anyone wants a Rastov body pillow, we might have to have a conversation. Nobody should want that. Nobody should want a Rastov body pillow. But I am looking at maybe getting some shirts, a hat, maybe some shit like that made. It's gonna be one of those. No, don't say me. Don't say me. No, you don't. Okay, look. Look, I'm an iceberg, okay? Look, this, from here up, I look, you know, nice. You know, I got nice little cute face, some nice hair, fat all the other way down, okay? You don't want no part of this. You don't want no part of this, okay? They said, Merry Christmas. Everyone, I have a migraine, but still having a great day despite it. Merry Christmas to you too. I hope the migraine goes away. If it's one of those debilitating ones, those shits are brutal. Have you guys ever had one of those migraines where like even the slightest amount of light just takes you out? You get dizzy. You can't like... Yeah, dude, okay, Matrix Lord might be onto something. Said Rastov squishy stress ball. Now, I could get behind being a stress ball. All right, anytime you get mad, you squeeze me, my eyes go, you know, one of those would be cool as hell. Okay, Christy said, yes, I do, to put between me and the husband. I don't know how I feel about being a body pillow in between you and your husband. I'm not sure about that. That seems a little weird to me. But hey, to each their own if that's what you want, right? Like if that... Okay, look, no, we're not doing this again. Every time an idea comes up that I'm like maybe like half 50-50 on, you guys somehow bully me into doing it. Okay? Is that Core that I had a battle with in the chat saying Merry Christmas? Wow. Times do be changing, bro. Merry Christmas to you. I think I got drunk one time and talked a whole bunch of shit to you as well. That was funny. So I want you guys to let me know. What did you guys get for Christmas? Tell me. What did you get? I got, I told you yesterday, I got a nice little squishy advent calendar, which I did all month, and some nice little tumblers for some water. Okay. But I want to know what you guys got. Petunia. Before the new year, can we get a Rastov sexy calendar? No. Curious Cat said, here in the UK, the 26th is known as Boxing Day. Do you have that in New Zealand? Yes. Yes. So there are probably a shitload of Kiwis out there right now battling the storm, trying to buy some shit on sale. Because there's always Boxing Day sales. A lot of people actually do not buy Christmas presents before Christmas. They will wait and save and then go out on Boxing Day. So Christmas Day will be them just having food, spending time with the family. And then the next day, Boxing Day, they'll go out and start buying stuff. Corsaid, you always supported, you just trolled. Bro, the amount of people that just trolled was crazy. And I like thought these people genuinely hated me. And they're like, nah, man, we're chill. It's just that's just what you do over there. I'm like, oh, well, I wish someone would have told me that. Ross got a game. Really got too much. Logan got a quest 3. Drama Llama got the best present of all, pneumonia. Damn. I don't know if you could refund that, but if you can, I would refund that. Snarky Sharks got fluffy PJ pants, candy, and some crochet supplies. That's a dubski. Holleridge got a leaf blower and a toolbox. Dude, that's pretty good. Ashley said she got a surprise Christmas gift, but didn't say what it was. I need to know. A pickle got food. Dude, you know what? Food's a solid Christmas gift. It is definitely a solid Christmas gift. Atlantis got a new TV. Matrix Lord got Spider-Man winter blanket, coffee mug plush, PlayStation cards. Okay, that's cool. Okay, Shadows got a custom Magic the Gathering card made of the kids and them and yourself, given to you by your parents. That's cool as shit. G37U73 got clothes or slippers. Malicious got old PS2 guitar troller with a bunch of the old games. Okay, that's cool. Raven got magic cards and clothes. Dude, okay. Okay, I love it. Mateo got a charger. All right. Zach got clothes, candy, and a PS5 gift card. Bro, you guys cleaned up. Okay, Reyes World. It's been a minute since I've seen you, but it's good to see you here. Got a 30-pack of Final Fantasy Magic player box. That's just cool. Okay, I got to tell you, all right? I was up very late last night. I did some retail therapy. Okay. Did some retail therapy, and I might have spent a little bit of money on some magic cards. Don't tell anyone, okay? Don't tell anyone. I did not buy the robot dog, Metabus. I did not buy the robot dog. But I'm still tempted to get that thing, by the way, just to see what it's like. I didn't get a dog. I did not get a dog. Okay, we need to get away from this whole dog thing, okay? We ain't getting no dog. At least not yet, okay? I don't even know if we're allowed to have a dog here. I know we're allowed cats. I didn't name the... Motherfucker, I swear to God. You guys are just trolling the shit out of me. It's not a dog. It would take a lot more effort to get a dog than to just go get one, right? Like, you've got to put, you know, you got to figure out where you're getting it from. Like, there's a bunch of, it's not, you don't just go grab a dog. There's thought, you know, you got to get stuff. You know, like, guys, I get it. It's a ripoff. That robot dog might be a ripoff, considering like the expensive ones are like 40K. Get another cat. I don't know if I want to get another cat. I do not really have a baby Rastov voice. Okay, I don't have a baby Rastov voice. I have a manly Rastov voice, and I have a female Rastov voice, but I don't have a baby one. So we don't do that over here. Get a crocodile. That shit would eat me. Crocodile would legitimately eat me. So I don't think I'm going to be getting a crocodile. I keep spitting. I need to lubricate my mouth. Snuggling with dogs and cats is the best. It is pretty good. Happy holidays to you, Clinton. Don't clip it. No, you guys can't just say clip it to everything, okay? How about a Mrs. Rastov voice? You guys try. Why you guys always try to get me in trouble? I thought we were friends, okay? Well, sorry, I know that's parasocial to say, okay? But why you guys always trying to get me in trouble? Merry Christmas, Lady 7-Up. Merry Christmas. Okay. Gina said, but the Restovisms are so good. Should I start writing them all down? I wish you wouldn't. I can't stop you if you do, but I wish you wouldn't. parasocial stuff, bro. I've been called that before. You know, look, I mean, fuck it. Who gives a shit? If you guys are happy and I'm happy, then that's all that matters. We just gotta be happy together. Okay? I did say I had a female voice, yeah. I did say that. Have you guys ever sat... Okay, okay. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying when you were younger, but if you did it when you were older too, then I guess we can have a conversation about that. But when you were younger, did you ever sit on Santa's lap and tell him what you wanted for Christmas? And did you ever write a letter to Santa telling Santa what you wanted for Christmas? I need to know. I need to know. Merry Christmas to you, Anthony. Holding on says no. Mateo says yes. Gina says yes and yes. It's yes. A lot of yeses. Some no's. Okay. Is it still... So, I remember when I was a kid, right? It was a big deal. Like, I remember me and all my little mates would always want to, like, when it got to Christmas, we'd be like, we want to go see Santa. We want to go see Santa. Right? And the parents were like, yeah, let's just go take you to see Santa. You could sit on his lap and tell him what you want for Christmas. Nowadays, I've heard from friends that have children that they don't think it's appropriate to have your kids sit on an old man's leg and tell him what you want for Christmas. Which, I don't know, like, is that, like, I get that this is what the world is like now. But it's, you know, like, what do you guys, is it weird? Is it now weird? Gina said it's a little weird if you think about it. I mean, maybe, like, okay. I'm gonna put up a poll. I want to see how you guys feel about this. Is sitting... Oh my God, dude, I haven't had anything to drink today, and I'm like literally typing nothing. Hold on. I want to see what you guys think. Yes or no? Is sitting on Santa's lap, oh, fucking would help if I wrote the word properly, socially weird now? Because I don't know. I'm not sure. Sapphire said yes. Who knows who the Santa is? It's, Metabus said Santa is in the Epstein files. That's crazy. That's actually wild. Dude, this is kind of split, though. This is actually split. It's literally, it's 52% yes. 40, well, now it's going up and it's fluctuating. But it's almost split. It's almost split, okay? Now, I get that, like, the world as we know it is way different than it was, like, what, 20-something years ago? It's different than it was 50 years ago. Is it for the same reason that you don't really see, like, because back when I was a kid, many moons ago, would play outside all the time, you know, ride bikes up and down the street, do all that good stuff. Nowadays, doesn't happen. You just don't see it. Like, you never see, like, any kids outside playing. You never see, like little groups. Like, the only place you would see them, I guess, I don't even know. Right? But when I was a kid, it was normal. Now parents don't want to let their kids out at all. Dingy said, if you get a chance, please text Buffer about his bad audio. I have been telling him about his audio for a long time. If he hasn't figured it out by now. Okay? Lady 7up said, too many sick people out there. You can't trust your kids with strangers. Now, this is the interesting part, right? Before the internet was so everywhere, right? You had the internet on your phone. You had, you know, now you've got internet on your phone. You got computers. You've got iPads. You've got watches that got the internet on it. Fuck, there's sunglasses that have, like, internet on it now. Was it always this way? And just because you had no idea that a bunch of this shit was going on, you didn't think about it? It's a good question, right? It's a good question. Because nowadays, you know way more shit about what's going on because everything, like if something bad happens, bloop, bloop, it's on your phone. Back in the day, something bad happened, unless you knew someone that knew someone that knew someone, you probably wouldn't have any clue that it happened. Unless they put it in the paper, and not everything got put in the paper, and not everything got put on the news. Right? There's always been weirdos out there. But now, we're just more clued into shit like that because you've got access to it. So it's a conundrum. It's a literal conundrum. It's because of social media we do hear about things more often, but also keep in mind the population of the world is a lot more now. The population is bigger, but there is also a lot more networking being done, right? So it's a lot easier to let somebody know, right? You've got like Facebook groups of shit going on in the area. There's just a lot more coverage, right? There's a lot more security. There's a lot more, you just know a lot more things now. There's just more things to know. But on the flip side, it is now reported, based on statistics and stuff, that like depression, anxiety, all that stuff is more prominent in kids now. And do you think that that could be potentially because it gets fed into their kids that they need to be scared of everything? I don't know. See, this is the kind of shit that I think about, right? This is the kind of stuff that goes through my mind, and I'm like, wow, this sort of stuff never really impacted me when I was a child. Obviously, you don't, but you never heard anything bad about stuff like that. And I would be more likely to probably hear about some of this stuff because I had cop parents, and they would, and people would come to them and tell them stuff, Holding On said, or it could be that parents don't let their kids go outside and just be kids. But I mean, one thing that I've heard a lot of people say, and like this is not an intro to politics or anything like that, but I've heard people say that politicians 20 years ago were more respectable, more like better people than the politicians we have now. And I was like, well, isn't that just because like they didn't have as many like lights on them at the time? If something happens to one politician, right, shit's in the paper, the news, it's on the internet, it's on your phone, it's on your watch. Like there's a lot more eyes on everything now. So everything is way more scrutinized. I don't think people changed. I think access to information changed. You've got a lot more information, and I don't like politics, but that's another one of those like points that I've had, that I've had like conversations with people about. Sharon Walker said, but you must remember kids were scared to tell their parents things like that back then. Possibly. Yeah. I definitely don't like politics, but it's just an interesting point, right? People think that because and that's the whole ignorance is bliss thing. People had no idea what was actually going on, so everything was good. Now, anything happens, everybody knows. Everybody now, because it's there's just so much access to information. Your brother's cousin's sister's best friend will be sitting talking to somebody on a forum about it, or on Facebook, or on WhatsApp text group, and then all of a sudden everybody knows. You know what I mean? It's there's just so much information out there. There's so many things that you have to worry about now. And Kia Cad said it's just easier to reach a lot more people with propaganda and misinformation now. I mean, bro, it's crazy. It is crazy. But these are interesting things that I like thinking about, and I like talking about this stuff. But it's also not funny. It's not happy stuff. So I tend to try not to talk about it, right? What's up, Hookmatic? Merry Christmas to you. But it's just interesting, right? It's the same thing, and it's the same thing with like the mall Santa. There's so much out there now about weirdos and creeps, and you can't trust people around anyone. that they're like, well, I don't know Santa. What's his resume look like? Where's his how many times has he been a mole Santa before? Is he weird? You know what I mean? Like, so now, but I mean, nowadays you could just use AI. If you wanted a photo of like your kid sitting on Santa's lap, you could literally just pump that shit through Chat GPT and boom, instant photo. And it's only gonna get crazier, you know. Everything is kind of, dude. Am I like tinfoil hatting right now, or I don't know. I just find this shit really interesting to talk about. Banana Jose said female Santa wouldn't get this problem. Would you let your kids sit on female Santa's lap and tell her what you wanted for Christmas? That's crazy. Conspirastov is insane. Christmas stuff, I like that. Dude, would you let your kids sit on female Santa's lap? Okay, Lazarus said only if I can too. Mr. Boom Boom Pow said no because female Santa would flirt with me. Oh my god. Remember, Santa is married? Okay, Mateo, okay. Mookmatic said, I would sit first. Richie said they could sit on male Santa's lap, so yeah, okay. Okay, now, Mr. Mordavia said if she's hot, I will do more than sit on her lap. Now, do you think that it's funny comments like this that make people think there's no way I'm letting people sit on Santa's lap? He could be making dirty jokes with his friends. You know what I mean? It's just an interesting thing to think about. It's just an interesting topic to talk about because I remember as a kid, like I said before, I was excited to go and tell Santa what I wanted for Christmas. I was. You know, nowadays people are like, oh, you sat on Santa's lap? Weird. Selena Fox said Santa is a man. Matrix Lord said there is no female Santa. She is baking cookies. See, dude, okay, and this is the rabbit hole that you end up getting stuck in, because now we're saying that Mrs. Santa belongs in the kitchen. And that's not okay either. So no, okay? Everyone can be Santa and no one can be Santa, okay? It's just, I'm sorry. This shit's just funny. This shit's just funny to think about. I think it's best if you just stick to talking to AI Santas, okay? If you want your, and if you don't care, then like, fuck it. Who gives a shit? Don't let anyone tell you should care, right? If you're fine with it, then just be fine with it. Because, like I said, I don't necessarily think people changed much. I just think access to knowing what people did changed a lot. You know. Oh. Curious Cat upgraded to elite. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. Oh, that comment there is so true. GG, said Rastov, when we raise our kids, we teach them not to take candy from strangers. Then we turn around and send them out for Halloween candy and talk to Santa. And this is what I mean. The rabbit hole continues. We're back. We're going back to Wonderland, baby. Not the universe, because that's not where we're heading. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just, there's all these little, you just pull on the thread. You just keep pulling on that thread and you will find and find and find. And there's reasons to do everything. There's reasons to not do everything. But it's just interesting to talk about. Here, I remember someone I used to work with, right? Took her kid out trick-or-treating one year. And trick-or-treating, at least in the places I've lived, had kind of died. right? You never really got knocks on the door. You didn't really like, people just stopped kind of doing it. She took her kid out trick-or-treating with no costume on, just a bag, and nobody answered their door for them. I think she trick-or-treated for like 2 hours or something like that. No one answered the door. So it ended up being complained about on social media, and it kind of like blew up a little bit, you know, and it was it was one of those, you know, there was complaints that no one would open the door and give us candy, which is rough. It is rough for the kid, yeah, because he was really excited apparently. But then it became another thing. It's like, bro, do you have to? Like, if nobody's doing it, it's just a weird thing. But anyway, thank you guys for sharing what you got for Christmas and whether or not you think it's weird to sit on Santa's lap. Personally, I mean, it personally doesn't really bother me, but maybe I would feel different if I had kids. I don't know. It's something that we're all gonna have to think about, right? Something that we're all gonna have to think about at some point. What's your favorite Christmas song? And what is the one Christmas song that, like, every time you hear it, you metaphorically, and I mean this in Minecraft, want to blow your brains out? Okay. For me, I'll be honest. I like any kind of like Christmas song that Michael Bublé sings. But if I hear that Mariah Carey fucking song, bro, it is in every store. It is on every radio station. You know the one. You literally just like, oh my God. No. Shred said, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I hate that song, bro. Okay. Mrs. Rastov has like childhood memories of that song, so she sings it all the time. I'm like, this is I'd never heard it before. It's the craziest song I've ever heard. Dude, I'm just saying that Mariah Carey song, bro, is everywhere. It's overdone. It's literally overkill. And then the thing is they'll start playing it a month earlier every year to the point where eventually it's just going to play year round. Okay. And that is where the anxiety and depression statistics are going to shoot through the fucking ceiling. I guarantee it. Okay. Because that song is so overdone. You guys ever see The Walking Dead? All right. When Negan captures Daryl, puts him in that room and just plays Easy Street over and over again. That's how it feels to hear that Mariah Carey song every single day for months. Every single day. It's on all the TV ads. It's everywhere. Matrix Lord said, we need a Christmas Rastov song next year. Okay. Super Gamer HD, thank you for becoming a thigh guy. There was a song made with a video made in the Discord for me. I don't know if I want to play it. I don't really like it's. I shouldn't play it, right? I don't want to play it. You guys have seen it. That's why you want me to play it. Anyone that's in the Discord has seen this. Dude, Adam McDonald said, imagine working at a retail store and hearing it for 8 hours. I'm telling you, it would go crazy. Hemi sex is 9 months? What the fuck? Don't tell anybody. All right. Mr. Boom Boom Pow did work hard on it. Oh, do I have to play it though? Like, really? Son of a bitch, bro. Okay, let me download it. 1 second. This is not going to go well for me, is it? But it's good to see you, Hemi. I hope you're doing well, bro. All right, let me grab this. Oh, you can already hear it. No. Okay, this is so cursed, bro. This is so friggin' cursed. Hold on. Where is it? It has to be this, right? No. Is it this one? Okay, let's listen to the goddamn song. Look at already. Okay, already. This is what I'm dealing with already. Why is this? This is so weird. Okay, for some reason it's just not fitting the screen properly. That's fine. Okay. All right, fine. Let's just play the goddamn song.
Home there, snow hidden pavement, breath in the air, camera rolling, Rastov's already there. Santa hat crooked, hoodie pulling tight, laughs and says, "Chat, this might be a fight." Boots feel heavy, steps feel slow, stairs look taller than they did an hour ago. Chest going up, knees going down, pause halfway, like, why to say yeah to Santa Claus? But the chat lights up, hearts explode, he grins real wide, and he's back on the road. Thick thigh, save Christmas, that's a Rastov's way. Out of breath, but he's still on display. Struggling forward, bells all ring. If joy's got weight, he's bringing the thing. Yeah, he's wheezing, yeah, he's jolly. Big laughs echo down every holly. Thick thighs, save Christmas tonight. Ho, ho, hold up, give me a second, alright.
Oh, come on!
Doorway too narrow, turn sideways still. Bumps the frame, laughs louder than the spill. Milk on the floor, cookies in pieces. Shrugs like, yep, Christmas releases. Kids need cheer, adults need hope. Even the reindeer looking like they barely cope. Stretching his back, breathing deep. Says this suit's a lie they told us to keep. But a kid starts laughing, eyes light up bright. And Rastov stands taller despite the fight. Thick thighs save Christmas, hear him clap. Every step heavy, but the vibe still slaps. Sweating through joy, cheers sincere. If joy's got weight, he's bringing it here. Yeah, he's tired, yeah,
come on.
he's merry. Sleigh's running late, but the heart's still steady. Thick thighs save Christmas tonight. Ho, ho, okay, pause, water break, alright. He ain't perfect, he ain't fast, but he shows up big, heart unsurpassed. Laugh lines deep, soul even deeper. Christmas ain't thin, it's louder and sweeter. I think I save Christmas, shout his name. Rastov rolling through snow and flame. Every stumble turns into cheer. If joy's got weight, he's bringing it here. Yeah, he's sore, yeah, he's jolly. Big man glowing in mistletoe folly. Thick thighs save Christmas tonight. Drops in a chair like, worth it, Merry Christmas. Rastov out, good night.
Okay, I was gonna make that the opening song, but I was like, nah, like there's no way, bro. There's just no way. Jeez. Thank you for that, Mr. Boom Boom Pow. You son of a bitch. Oh my god. Okay. Is there Boxing Day everywhere, or is it just like here? Like, do you have Boxing Day in America? I should have asked that before when Curious Cat asked me. I didn't actually know that, if whether or not you did. You guys have Boxing Day? Is it like is there shitloads of deals and stuff on everywhere? Do you guys like do you go out and buy a bunch of shit on Boxing Day? In Canada, yes. Dungeon Conquest says, please tell me you left lolcow. Dude, there's surprisingly people still think this is fake, which blows my mind. It's definitely not. I have left, yeah. I definitely have left. No Boxing Day in the US sounds like Black Friday. It is kind of like that, yeah, where you get a bunch of deals. Okay, I did not know that. But it's the day after. It's the day after Christmas, the 26th. So do you guys just go back to work? Like, how does that work? Do you get do you just get Christmas off if you have the day off, or do you get like Christmas Eve off and Christmas? Because we get Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I don't want to know. Nappy Toe said setting up for Fat Camp 2's return. I see. Let me be very clear, okay? If I was still there, I wouldn't go. If I was still at locale, I would not go to Fat Camp 2. After what happened in the last one, there's no chance my lady would let me go. All right? I wouldn't have permission to go to that shit with all of that fucking crazy like crap that happened last time. Can't use a bathroom, can't be around drunk people. I appreciate that Dungeon Conquest. It's good to see you. Why is it called Boxing Day? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Why is Boxing Day called Boxing Day? Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Dingy said, do you see yourself going back to the LCU? No. No, I don't. Mainly because of what happened after I left and all the people I helped fucking turning on me, being cunts. So I don't want to work with those people anymore. They can suck my dick. Okay, it's called Boxing Day because gifts were given to the poor and the working class were traditionally packaged and or wrapped in boxes. Churches also used to open their alms boxes. The boxes used to collect coins on December 26th and distribute the money to those in need. So it was basically a day to give back to people that were less fortunate. That's cool as shit. And yeah, I don't need to go back. I got you guys. You guys are more than enough. More than enough. I'll be honest, I did think it was called Boxing Day because maybe they had like fights on, like boxing matches the day after Christmas. I feel like that could have been a pretty cool. It could have been a pretty cool thing. No, am I right? Did you think it was a fighting thing? I thought it was fighting related. I did. I honestly did.
At Freedom Tower Studios Super Shattered 5. I drive trains for New Jersey Transit so we don't get the day after Christmas off, but I do save my last week of vacation for Xmas week.
Very cool. Okay. Because I know that a lot of places do forced vacation. I always work places where you had to pretty much work right up until Christmas and you got like the 2 days off. But if Christmas fell on the weekend, they would still give you those days like during the weekday, the week after. So it always kind of works out. I'm just saying Christmas Day boxing matches, like you know, isn't you guys have something like that with the Super Bowl? I don't know, maybe not. Curious Cat said, yes, my work has an enforced 2-week shutdown. Now, do you get paid for that, or do you have to like save up leave throughout the year, or it's unpaid? Because I feel like if you're forced to stop working, they should at least pay you, right? Like, because it's kind of wacky. I mean, I know places are going to do it differently, right? Everywhere's going to do it differently, and that's the thing. You get paid, nice. You should get paid. You deserve to get paid, especially if you have to stop working. I mean, hey, look, Boxing Day can turn into some brawls for some deals. I didn't realize how many people had actually died during like Black Friday sales. It's the fact that anyone has is nuts. Atlanta said, nope, back to work, hungover after the Super Bowl. I mean, look, if you guys want to have some Christmas cheer, we could put some shots back up. We could do $20 shots again if you want. I don't necessarily like, dude. Yesterday when I took the shots that you guys paid for, I got sleepy as fuck. Like after the stream, I legitimately went upstairs and I was like, I'm just gonna I'm just going to rest my eyes for a second. And fucking pass the fuck out for like hours. What's up, Black Sheep? Merry Christmas to you. Richie said Black Friday used to get insane. Now it's all digital. I mean, bro, it sounds like it was a safety risk, right? Like, it sounds like it had to be. I'm sorry. Dungeon Conquest. Welcome to Thigh Guys. Oh, God. Here we go.
Curious Cat 863 super chatted 26.62.
Okay.
First shot.
Oh, fuck. Okay, drinking's not going to be an everyday thing, but it's Christmas. I need to read this comment. Adam McDonald said, one time I seen an old woman get stabbed over towels. That is crazy. Who's stabbing people for towels? How bad is it that you can't get towels that you got to stab an old lady? I will show you my cat sometimes, at some point. Midnight Dream said, what about your Christmas? How have you celebrated? It was a nice, quiet Christmas. I'll be honest. We had plans to have a nice roast yesterday. You know, it was going to get all cooked up. And
GD6 I super chatted 4.99. Why not White Claws?
I mean, look, White Claws are actually pretty delicious. I can't lie, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Because I fell asleep, we didn't actually cook. Woke up, was like, oh, should we just order something? So we ordered, I'd never had it from this place before. It was these brisket subs. It had like cheese and like onions and stuff in it on like really nice bread. And then like a nice little like thing of chips. And that was Christmas dinner. That shit was good. I couldn't even finish it. I actually couldn't finish all of it. It was that big. It was so good though. It was delicious. Well worth it. Well worth it. So we're gonna cook today. Or I'm gonna fall asleep after the stream again. Merry Christmas, Doug Savannah. Ant said, you're going to turn into only use me blade at this point. Need to calm down on the drinking. Drinking is not an everyday thing. It's not an everyday thing. So, it's just only because it's Christmas. Oh. You want me to have people on today? I mean, I could. I haven't really figured out how I want that to go. I haven't really figured that out just yet, you know. It is something I'm working on, but I want it to have a point, right? Like I want it to have a point just with people up having a chat, so it's not just like a Discord call, you know. But it is definitely something that's on the cards of things to do. You have baked ziti? That sounds good. I drink because of the ED.
Selena Fox super chatted 10. Let me speak for Rasty. He cannot drink White Claws, because then the LCU would swear he was copying off of them and that would give them more to bitch about.
Well, I mean, it's more like, you know, the boss drinks them and then all of a sudden everyone else is like, dude, we love White Claws. It's just funny. It's just weird. It's like, you know, drink something different. But they're like, look, I got one too. Everyone's just trying to get noticed, you know, and it's really funny to watch. But I know, like, they're not supposed to be talking about me, and yet I get clips on the daily of them talking about me. So it's like, and they call it free promo, I guess. Thank you for the free promo. I don't know, bro. I don't understand what you mean by this. G37U73 saying riding the rooster. Dick riding. Okay, I get it. No, I get it now. It's dick riding. It makes sense. That's actually pretty funny. What is your favorite drink of choice? What is your favorite drink of choice? Normally I would have like stuff planned and things to talk about, but honestly I just wanted to go live for you, so it was just meant to be us kind of hanging out. Raven said they do it to Buff as well. I mean, he's not Voldemorted, right? Like, technically, they ain't supposed to talk about me because it promos my channel. So, it is what it is. Jack Daniels, wine or beer, Amber Bock, Diet Coke. Dude, I can't drink Diet Coke anymore. I used to always drink Diet Coke because it was like my mother's favorite like drink to just have normally. Then I stopped drinking it for a while. They had Coke Zero. I drank Coke Zero for, I don't know, a couple months. Tried to drink Diet Coke again. Made me vomit. It was horrible. You know, it like for some, I just can't. It was just like this metallic taste in my mouth. I just couldn't drink it anymore. Yeah, Diet Coke has a really strong taste now. Imagine using a term like Voldemorted, dude is still completely entranced in Keem lore. That's what it's called. That's how people relate to it. I mean, I could just say banned. But also, it's kind of a funny word, right? Like, it's from Harry Potter. He who shall not be named. Harry Potter come to die. Powered by whiskey. Come on, bro. Why am I wearing a Mrs. Rastov shirt today? This shirt is nice. Look at how easy and breezy this shit is. It's so comfortable. It's really comfortable. And it's a nice blue. It's a nice blue shirt. Just check. Okay. Cool. Everything is good.
Aftin GD6 I super chatted 4.99. Drink truly, that way you can say you are copying Xylee.
I ain't trying to copy anybody. My favorite drink is whiskey and ginger ale. With a nice little like lime in it. Very good. Very delicious. I could drink those all day. Yeah, they're very tasty, actually. They are very, very tasty. Powered by Whiskey said, Happy Boxing Day, my tent-wearing friend. Just because I'm fat doesn't mean I'm wearing a tent. Okay? Just because I am fat does not mean I am wearing a tent. Dude, tequila fucked me up, bro. I almost missed a surprise birthday party because of tequila. Couple of shots like that took me out with all the other drinks I was doing for my birthday a few years ago. My friends had to bring me like a really dirty breakfast to try and like sober me up a little bit. And I ended up like at the birthday party, just like with like nursing a giant bottle of like water, just like sipping it, just wanting to die. It was one of the most hungover I've ever been. Like, yeah, the tequila messes me up in a way that like no other alcohol ever has, you know? Yeah, it's just, so I have, it's one of those things where like you have a bad experience with something, so you can't do it anymore. So like, I can't drink tequila. It'll literally like, I fucking gag if someone offers me a tequila. Like, what? I ain't trying to end up that hungover again. It makes your clothes fall off. That is crazy. Powered by whiskey, you are absolutely not fat. How dare they? You are just lots of value for money. Okay, Ant said, what's on a New Zealand breakfast? British breakfasts are top notch. Okay, so like my favorite breakfast, nice little crispy, streaky bacon with some fried eggs. Okay, little, oh, dude, the way that my family used to make these like little roast potatoes. Oh, a barbecued tomato. Bro, and you know what? That might sound crazy to you, dude, but cut a tomato in half, put that shit on a barbecue, flip it over. It's actually very good. The eggs are sunny side up. Dude, yes. Runny. With like some nicely toasted toast, you know? Oh my God. I'm getting hungry. Dude, why do I never eat before the stream? I'm going to actually have to do a stream one day, which is just me eating. You think I'm crazy? Why? Okay, Power by Wiz. It's not an all the time thing. I don't always eat it. It was like it would be like on it would be like for Christmas. Come on, bro. Like, don't do me like that. Don't you're down for a mukbang? What's up, Huggy? How you doing? Oh, fuck me. Okay, Freedom Tower Studio said we have fried green tomatoes here in New Jersey. That's some good stuff. That's some good shit. I want to... Let's see. There was something I wanted to do, and I've just, like, melted my brain. Nope, it's completely gone. It is completely gone. What the fuck was it? Oh my god, I genuinely cannot remember what I was going to say. Shave? No. Stop it. Why? Why do you want me to shave? Okay. Dude, Richie said should do a stream trying American snacks. Bro, I did one of those. Those American snacks are dangerous. Gave me the shits, though. That stuff went straight through me. G37U73 said, Rastov, come to Cali, get some authentic taco truck. You'll fall in love. Bro, I would love some authentic tacos, man. I would. I ain't gonna shave the dead rat off my chin, okay? Okay. There is maybe... Oh.
Curious Cat 863 super chatted 6.65. An Ulster fry with potato bread and soda bread is the best.
Ooh, I don't know if I've had that. It sounds good. That sounds pretty good. Alan Dono said, Rastov is gay. I might be. I might be. But if I was, would that be a problem? Do you have a problem with gay people? Because you shouldn't. There's nothing wrong with that. People love who they want to love, as long as it's legal. You got a problem? You got something to say? Say it. Didn't think so. I told you what the secret was yesterday, and I'm never saying it again. Okay? I am never saying that secret again. In fact, I might go out and just cut it from the video yesterday so nobody can see it. Yes, unless with me. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
At Selena Fox super chatted 5. Okay, let me talk for Rusty again. He will not shave or trim his beard because it will expose his extra chins.
Thank you, Selena. Appreciate that. That was very kind of you to expose me. Matrix Lord said, am I going to talk about video games on my channel a lot? Probably the gaming channel, which I'm going to do more of, but I have to get to a point where this is rolling perfectly, right? Like, I don't just want to spread myself too thin and have them both fail. I don't have 3 chins, okay? Look, I got one big one. One chin here and one big one here. Okay, it's not even that bad. Why you guys always body shaming, bro? Why are you always body shaming me? I swear, Orange said, I swear the beard makes you get an extra chin because I never had one before the beard, lol. You probably didn't want a beard until you had the extra chin. Then you were like, no, see, look, I need it. I need it to show that my chin is here. Is there a gaming channel? Yeah, there is. I'll whack the description in the... I'll put that in the chat. Because if you guys could go and subscribe.
PWRD by Whiskey Super Chatted 5.31. In best Han Solo voice. That's not a chin, that's a...
Dude, I don't know that quote. What would be my best? I don't know if I could do a Han Solo. I don't know if I could do a Han Solo. You're like, that's not a chin. That's a, yeah, no, I can't. That's a Death Star. I don't know. I don't, I'm not, I've watched Star Wars, but I've not, dude, I'm not doing a fucking Steve Irwin impression. You guys are crazy. Oh, shit. Okay, Badger Cat said, Rastov, what was the fallout from your secret yesterday with Mrs. Rastov? Bro. I went upstairs and she was like, dude, no, she just had this look on her face like, what the fuck were you thinking, you idiot? And I was like, I know. And she legitimately was like, okay, was that real? I was like, yes, it was real. Fucking, and she laughed at me, pretty much. She laughed at me. Where do you find, you will never find them. You will never find those thigh pics. Ellen Dono said, do you miss the Boogie? Dude, I love Boogie. He's a cool dude. He looked after me. He tried to help me out as much as he could. No Christmas bedtime unwrapping for Rasty then? Come on. Look, man, I ain't gonna kiss a tell. I ain't gonna kiss a tell. Maydub said, hey, Rastov, just want to say I'm glad you made the choice to leave for your happiness rather than stay while unhappy. It was really obvious you weren't enjoying yourself. Yeah, it was. I tried. I tried to enjoy myself. I tried to make it happier. It just didn't work. I appreciate I appreciate you saying that, though. Look, I don't want to shave, okay? Look, too much stuff happens with hair. You know? Do I miss Booster? No. Not even a little bit. That guy sucks. Okay? Everyone fucking licks his butthole because he's like boss's favorite. Like, no. That guy sucks. What a trim? No, I don't want to trim nothing. I don't want to trim nothing. Okay, fuck off, Powered by Whiskey. He said, he did. He got some. Merry fucking Christmas, you Kiwi G. I'm not saying dick. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. Okay? This is just how we roll, okay? We're over here hanging out. Congrats on... Did we hit 4K? Oh my God, did we hit 4K? No, we didn't. We did not hit 4K. Let me check. Let me check. We did not hit 4K. Oh my God, we hit 4K. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. Holy shit, we're growing. We growing, baby. Fucking 4K, let's get it. Whoa! Oh my God, thank you guys so much. It would not, yeah, dude, this is wild. This is actually insane. I am so grateful to you guys. Like, for real. I really am. W's in the chat for 4K, baby. W's in the chat for 4K. Oh my God. Fuck, I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it that this is... Hookmatic said, will I ever stream with wings? I mean, never say never, but I don't know, bro. His trolls are pretty relentless. I don't know if I want that smoke, to be honest. Oh, thank you guys. Truly, thank you guys. Like this, this feels like the beginning of something awesome. I hope we can turn it into something even better. I'm just grateful for you guys being here. Honestly, I'm very grateful. We need another 1,000 before New Year's. Dude, I don't know if we could do that in a week. Some of you are cool. Nah, most of you are cool. Most of you are cool. Can we change the name of the community to Rasty's Nasties? No. I don't know why you like that name so much. I deserve every sub. I appreciate it. Good things happen when I get a doggo. I'm not getting a fucking doggo. Why is it? Okay, there we go. It's focused on me again. I'm not getting a dog anytime soon, okay? Countermine, good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well, man. Okay, but hypothetically, if I was going to get a dog, what type of dog would it be? What do you guys think? Not Rasty's chins. Mrs. Rastov did dream of a new cat, and now she keeps showing me cats.
At TinGD6 I super chatted 4.99. How many members for a Mrs. Rastov with a mask?
That's just not gonna happen. Yeah. Not if it did happen, it would be years from now if we were like big. Okay, but I'm not looking at putting any targets on anyone's back, so. Collab with Mr. Beast? Yeah, bro, like, you know, him and I, we play phone tag a lot, but you know, he's just a busy dude. I don't know if he's got time, you know. We used to be best mates. A Shiba Inu, a Beagle. Rastov the Beagle is kind of crack up. Adopt. A Podinko? What is a Podinko? I don't know what that is. Hold on. Podinko. I have never seen this dog before. Hold on, let me grab this image. Have you guys seen this dog before? It's kind of cute. Let me copy that. I have never seen a Podinko before. Have you guys ever seen this before? He's cute as hell. Look at those eyes. Those cute little ears. No, okay, you guys aren't talking me into getting a dog, all right? I'm not falling for the peer pressure again. It's bad enough I did that cheerleader stuff, okay? What gold wax might Dude, there is no chance that's ever gonna happen, you psycho. Oh my god. Get a kangaroo? I don't know. Like, bro, there's not really kangaroos in New Zealand. They have like some variation, but not like actual big, like muscly kangaroos. Dude, we're not doing the body. Okay, hold on. I need to actually poll you guys for this, okay? Do you honestly want a body pillow? Because, like, I genuinely, like, this seems weird to me, okay? It does. I can't tell if you're, so be honest. Only hit yes if you would actually buy it, okay? A lot of beagles in the USA rescued from testing facilities. Oh, wow, that's kind of sad. I'm glad that they got rescued, but it's kind of sad that they get, yes, I honestly want an answer. You want a body pillow of your girlfriend? I mean, fair enough. I'm not your girlfriend though, right? We don't have that kind of weird parasocial relationship, right? There's an actual girlfriend. You'd get one for the whole... Okay, now I know you're trolling. There we go. See, no is winning as it should be. Okay? No, it's not. We're not doing a fucking body pillow. That shit is just weird. Okay? That shit is just weird. Body pillow of my butthole. Okay, bro. I think I know where you're from. Fucking dickhead. A mastiff? I don't know about that, bro. I don't know if we're doing a mastiff. I just... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, all right. Souls of Empire said, hell no, if I got a Rastov body pillow, I'd lose all space in my bed. Well, that's the real feel action. You know, that's lifelike. That's lifelike. You know what? It doesn't matter where you're from. You're here now. But I still know where you're from. Bernese Mountain Dog. All right, look. Look, we gotta put this whole dog thing away, okay? I should start my own Hawaiian shirt line. I just like Hawaiian shirts. It's not that deep, man. It's not that deep. Hold on. Let me find. There was this video I wanted to watch. I want to see. Oh yeah, I think this is it. All right, we're gonna watch this shit together. Okay, we're gonna watch this shit together. No, I'm not hating. You make me laugh. That shit's funny as hell. All right, this is it. Let me switch over to this one. Let's watch some Christmas fails. All right, some wholesome Christmas fails. Okay, can we just like have the screen fucking normal size for once? Is that possible?
Say cheese.
Oh my god.
That looks good.
Oh my god. Okay, these are just like rapid fire fucking. These are just rapid fire fails. Oh my god. That Grinch one. Hold on. I want to go back and see that Grinch one again. That shit was funny as hell. This is what I'm talking about, like sitting on fucking Santa's lap, okay? This is what happens. Now this is how parents feel nowadays.
That looks good.
Oh my. Oh my god. Okay. These are too rapid fire. I was wanting some like longer fucking clips. I was wanting some longer clips. This is still fine. This is still fine. All right. Simba! Oh shit.
Was the top 100 fails of Christmas.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, that makes no fucking sense. That makes absolutely no fucking sense, like whatsoever.
At DingyD6 I super chatted 4.99. Not another reaction channel.
This ain't no reaction channel, Dingy. You know that. We just chilling watching some funny Christmas fails. This is a bonus Christmas stream. We just chilling, bro. We just chilling. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. Holy shit. Bro, that fucking fire was insane. Now, do you guys think that just fucking lit from faulty wiring, or did someone light that shit on fire? I feel like someone lit that shit on fire. I can't lie. I'm unethically stealing content? Oh god, I'm gonna get fucking canceled. All right, no more reaction. No more reaction. I disavow. We're not stealing content. Oh my god, you're gonna get me in trouble. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Christmas is cool, okay? Christmas is cool. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It's gonna be interesting. No, Alan, I ain't stealing shit. I ain't stealing shit. Thank you for the grats on the 4Ks. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas, Tool. It's good to see you, bro. Made Up said, silliness aside, what do you think about the React stream meta? I mean, like, I think if people are giving interesting commentary, it's fine. It's I don't necessarily know if it's for me. Oh, it's Amber. Good to see you. Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well. It's fair use if you stop after a few minutes. To be honest, it wasn't as interesting as I thought it was going to be. I just kind of YouTube Googled it quickly and was like, it wasn't really. I was expecting more like, you know, Santa's getting stuck in chimneys and shit like that, and it just didn't really happen. Ozzy the legend, good to see you. Merry Christmas to you, Sandy. Yeah, it was just it's a convenient excuse. Okay, so you guys don't want a body pillow. That's totally fine. We probably weren't going to do that one anyway.
Tool Vicarious
jeez.
super chatted 5. Rastov, I wanna watch you rage and play Elden Ring lol.
Okay, surprisingly, I'm actually pretty good at Elden Ring. I've beaten it multiple times. And you know, I don't really die that often. So I don't know if I would rage. Now, you want to see me shit my pants, we got to play a horror game, but I don't want to do that either. So we'll have to figure it out. I think we'll have to figure out what the content is going to be. What's my favorite build? Fuck, what was my favorite build? I'm trying to think of what weapon I used to use the most. The first time I played it, I did use the sword of, what is it, Night and Day or whatever the fuck it's called, Sword of Night and Flame. Whatever that cool one was that shot the laser beam. That shit was cool. But then I played it again without, like, the overpowered weapon just to see if I could actually beat shit. And I beat the game with, I think it was some form of a halberd, I think. I can't remember what it was called. Twin Moonlight Greatswords. That's pretty dope, too. Don't do a chaotic dwarf. You just escape that crap. I mean, bro. I look much happier. I am happier, dude. Look, I got a bunch of cool people hanging out with me on a Merry Christmas. Dude, that's all I need right now. That's all I need. It doesn't need to be anything other than that. River of Blood, that's a cool friggin' weapon. Okay. I played it again when the DLC came out, and I used those bear claws, because that shit was fun as hell. Nice little bear, you know, the bear hood and stuff like that. Was cool as shit. But I didn't play Night Rain. I was going to, but I just never played it.
At GD6 I super chatted 4.99. Elden Ring playthroughs have been overdone.
They've been overdone a lot. Yeah, I don't watch just regular playthroughs anymore. If I do, I'll watch like speedruns. Randomizers, I do love a good randomizer, whether or not that shit's Pokemon, fucking Elden Ring, anything like that. I just enjoy the fact that like the game is different the next time, right? Like you're playing different bosses, doing all that sort of stuff. Made Up said, so you're probably sick of lolcow questions, and if you don't feel comfortable answering, fear. I mean, I don't mind, as long as it's not like asking me about behind the scenes shit. I'm not gonna spread any secrets. Is Boogie playing it up, or is he genuinely that awful? Okay, he's actually a really nice guy. Okay, he is crazy. And he does have the mental health issues that he says, but he is actually very nice. He's a very caring person, but he is also nuts. So, and we're going to play Godforge when it comes out. Dude, I've been following Godforge for a long time. So I am 100% playing Godforge when it comes out.
A dog named Slaughter super chatted 19.99. Merry Christmas, Rastov. You're the only reason on I watched LCL past Fat Camp. Happy you're still streaming.
I appreciate that. I will take a shot for you. And Merry Christmas to you too. Oh my God. Whew. Yeah, I get that a lot. That people kept watching certain things because I was there. I think that's why I got banned. Because like I don't think they were worried about people following Buff. Again, no offense, bro. I know last time I made a joke like that, you got upset. I love you, Buff. We cool. Mateo said, did I ever talk to CD-ROM after he was fired? Only with Keem. We were trying to get him to jump on the show. Other than that, I heard he's back doing something somewhere. I don't really know much about it, to be honest. Kia Cat said, yeah, Rastov, it's honestly going to be more boring without you. I mean, look, dude, if it's going to survive without me, okay, because it doesn't need me. I'm not actually this like fucking crazy linchpin that you take me out, the whole thing falls apart. That's not going to happen. They're going to be totally fine. All right. He opened a Discord and is trying to start a Twitch channel. Going back to the internet, probably not a good idea for that guy. Hopefully not. Roblox content is crazy. I could have been. No, I couldn't have been. Don't let's not play this shit up, all right? Let's not act like it's something it wasn't. Okay? Just a dude who had some opinions that got whacked on a show, and it fucking went from there. Okay? It wasn't some fucking integral part. Let's not. That shit used to piss me off that people would keep saying that. Wait, you called him out? You called him out under a comment he left on some lady's post and he blocked you? Okay, that's... Dingy said they're all about drama and arguing now. I kind of got burnt out on the drama as well, to be honest. I got burnt out on it. He's a nice guy. If I apologize, I'm sure he'll unban me. I mean... I did say I was sorry for the way I lived. But, I mean, whatever happens, happens. Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, the thing is there's still a lot of cool people there. Oh my God, Devin with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I mean, lots of people have great potential. Not saying that 100% that's you, but it could have been as well. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Anything's possible, but it just wasn't for me anymore. Like I just fucking broke. I couldn't handle it. I was a pussy, as I was called so many times. So that's where we're at now. I'm happy with where I'm at now. If it dies in 2 months, like the theory is, it dies in 2 months. I'm going to do my best to make sure it doesn't happen, though. Because I want this shit to carry on as long as I can. What did I think of the lolcow coffee? Ordered it and it was kind of ass. I have no idea. I never tried it. I'm not a coffee guy. All I know is Booster is the worst part. I mean, on a show with like Keen, Boogie, and Booster, of course. He ain't better than either of them. Oh. Izzy Bellstar said, I only watched Lebrowski. You were my fave. I always thought you were too smart for the show. I mean, you know, I'm just going to take the compliment with that one. Thank you. I still have this innate urge to defend when, like, they get talked bad about. I don't know why. Every time I hear, like, someone say something mean, I'm like, no, it's not that. Like, at the end of the, like, I need to stop doing that because, like, you guys are allowed your opinions, right? So it's not my place to defend anymore. Devin, I did have a great Christmas. I hope you did too. Merry Christmas. Oh. I mean, look, who knows where it's going to go in the future, you know? They got Fat Camp 2 coming. I hope it goes well for them. Alan said, kind of a pussy, yes, only because I'm sensitive as well, and I recognize that, but you'll probably grow out of that one day. Maybe, or maybe I won't. I'm not, look, I'm not unhappy with how I am.
PWRD by Whiskey Super Shattered 20.6. It was the day after Christmas, and all through the house, a doggo was missing. No gift from Ms. Rastov's spouse. She cried into her body pillow, quietly sobbing and muttering, sad that her hubby was romantically buffering.
Fucking hell. Oh my God, that's actually hilarious. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna have a drink. Oh, fuck. That's actually crack up. Don't defend them, promote yourself. It's hard to not want to defend them because I was there for a year. Like, it's a part of my life, you know? We are what we eat, pussy for life. Oh, that's crack up. That's actually fucking crack up. If you are who I think you are, you might not be. You might just be some funny dude in the chat that I'm attributing to somebody else. But if you are who I think you are, If you are who I think you are, just text me. But if you're not, then don't. Because obviously you won't have my number if you're not. That's fine. Devin said, in the spirit of new beginnings, lift yourself up. You are more than where you came from. That is true. Dude, I appreciate that a lot. I feel bad though. I do. You know, because I feel like there's a lot of people that are there that I let down. You know, so I'm gonna try and make it up here for the ones that have come through, and we're gonna make some magic happen, have some fun. It's gonna be good shit, bro. It's gonna be good shit. Who knows what the future holds? But I can promise you, I am not going to Fat Camp 2. That is not happening. Dingy said, do you see yourself doing a collaboration with iVixie? Yes, I would love to. I think she's very cool. She's had my back. So you're not? You're just some rando? I don't know, bro. You don't seem like... I mean, maybe you are some rando, but you remind me of someone. You remind me of someone. Don't apologize. Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, I will do a collaboration. The thing is I didn't want to just jump into like working with other people right away. I ain't telling you who I think you are. I'm still not 100% convinced that you're not, so. What's up, Iron Jungle? How you doing? Mateo, you remind me of Mateo. Yeah. Well, you ain't gonna know who. So, who would you like me to collaborate with? Because I've had a bunch of people reach out to me. It's kind of crazy. Like, but there's still a bunch of people that think it's fake. So, like, they're like, I don't know if I should reach out because it's probably a script. It's not a script, okay? It's not a script at all. Give you a story? Okay. Okay, I'll give you a story. I don't know if you can see... I have a mark somewhere. I think it's right here. Okay. I think it's right here. Many, many moons ago, when I was a young lad, it was Christmas time. And little kid Rastov thought it would be fun to jump into a pillowcase and start hopping around the room. He had been given many cool presents. It had been a good Christmas. Until... You want music for this? All right, I'll give you some music. It is sad music. Alex said, "What? When can we get that 4-player Baldur's Gate run? It would eat." Dude, we might. We definitely might. Little kid Rastov was hopping around the room. Life was in the palm of his hand. Many toys, new clothes. Everything was good. Merry Christmas, gamer. Then one fateful hop.
Event 2856 super chatted 20. Have a shot while you tell, winking face emoji, thank you.
Oh, thank you, I will. Whew. Tragedy struck as Kid Rastov landed wrong and toppled forward inside the pillowcase completely, so no hands to break his fall. There was, in fact, a daybed with a metal frame, which he coincidentally landed and broke his fall with his forehead. No, the waves were not great that day because Kid Rastov was skinny as fuck, okay? Fucking hell. Kid Rastov was skinny, okay? I didn't get fat till later, okay? A split occurred in the top of Kid Rastov's head. Blood everywhere. He was quickly rushed to the doctor. It was a scary time. where his, trying to remember the story properly. Okay. He was laid down on the table by the doctor and told that everything was going to be okay. The next 5 minutes felt like an entire hive of bees was stinging into his forehead, constantly stabbing and jabbing and stabbing and jabbing, to the point where in the future, anytime Rastov sees a bee, he's reminded of that pain. And so he has a very kind of weird relationship with bees where if he sees one, he will try and stay the fuck away from it, if at all possible. It was a scary day. It was a scary Christmas. My forehead hurt like shit. The moral of the story is, pillowcases may be fun to jump around in, but they are restrictive of movement. And if you fall, you could split your forehead open. I'm sorry, it was hard to tell that story. I completely forgot about it. No, there's no goal for me to dress like a... I genuinely hate bees and spiders, okay? I genuinely hate bees. I'm not joking, bro. It legitimately just felt like thousands of bees just stabbing me in the forehead. And because I had been... I remember, like, I got stung by a bee once. And it sucked, right? But I pulled out the little stinger, you know, I put my hand under cold water, I like soaped it up and it was fine. But that pain of getting stung felt like thousands of little stingers in my forehead. It was, for all intents and purposes, a bad time. Okay, I took shots to the... we don't have to say took shots to the face, okay? It wasn't that kind of weird situation. Just be careful, okay, if you're jumping around in a pillowcase. Just be careful. Because that shit hurt like a motherfucker getting that stuff in my forehead. So I'm gonna be a flower? No, bro. I'm not trying to get stung by more bees. Dude, if a bee comes near me, I will literally like just move around as much as possible to get away from that shit. Like, I will not focus on anything else other than the bee, especially if I can't leave. I hate it. It is actually just because of that. Okay? It is just because of that. Look, bees don't fuck around, bro. They are literally willing to, like, end themselves just to inflict pain on you. Isn't that crazy? They're like, dude, we go together. Like, that's how they feel. That's how they feel. I'm just saying, bro. You don't fuck with bees. That shit hurt. And you don't fuck with daybeds. It was now I'm stuck thinking about that goddamn story. I also remember kind of a weird situation where I remember being on the table. No, I don't want to say that. That's just kind of gross. Anyway, well, like you no, I'm not. You know what? No, we ain't doing that again. No. Yeah, Sapphire said like, subscribe, and share. Click the notification bell. Become a member. Join the Discord. Link is under posts. Was it a good story? I feel like it was. It had everything. It had joy. It had happiness. It had sadness. It had fear. Dude, spiders are the devil. Spiders are fucking like, no. Burn the house down to get rid of one spider is how I say. I have another Christmas story. But it's a real dark Christmas story. It's a really dark Christmas story. I don't know if I want to tell that dark story. It's real bad. Like, it's really dark. No, it's a really dark Christmas story. Okay. No, bro. Like, if I put music to this, it's gonna sound so bad. Luna Park said pulling 220 views on Christmas is insane work. Keep up the grind, boss man. I appreciate it. Probably just 2 hours. I wanna make sure I spend enough time with Mrs. Rastov while she's got time off. So, but she understands that you guys are important too. So she wanted to make sure I streamed every day too. Dude, I don't know if I want to tell this story because it's when I say it's dark, it's a dark story. I'm not picking up the dog. Jesus Christ. If I tell the story, you guys can't get upset with me, okay? You cannot get upset with me if I tell this story because it is really dark. No negative stories at Christmas? All right, fine. Then I'm not telling that story, okay? Because it's bad. Why does me and Scooter have the exact same thumbnail? Do we? That's kind of funny. What you'll notice is there's likely going to be someone streaming every single time I stream. And that even though I ain't swimming, they trying to drown me. It ain't going to work. No, bro, I can't tell that story. I can't tell that story. It's actually so bad. It's so bad. Like it's okay. It's Rastov's first experience with somebody dying. Okay, that's why it's kind of dark, but it is actually an apt story to the situation. Okay, you know, I'm a poll it because like I have to. All right, if you say no, I'm not telling the story. If you want the dark story, I will tell it. You ain't. I don't want to reach around. Okay, I'm gonna let the chat decide. Okay, it is a very dark. It's a very dark story. Put it in the Discord. No. No. Yeah, I want to talk about something happy. Oh, Jesus. Why is it 70 something? Fuck, why is it that skewed? There's no way. I don't want to tell this. It's actually really... See, if you don't want the story, vote no. Vote no. Okay? Vote no. It's 70% because we are all dark and unusual. I mean, all right. I'll tell a quick version of the story then, okay? How about that? We'll do the quick version. All right, dude, I can't if okay, you know what? To make it better, what we're going to do is we're going to put sexy music on at the same time, all right? You're not here to take pleasure in my trauma. That's fucked. Be back later. Yeah, fair enough. Like it's a real quick story. No, I don't actually want to tell it, to be honest. Fuck. If you don't want to hear it, come back in like 5 minutes. God damn it. No, I can't put sexy music. I just have to tell it. I just have to get this shit out, okay? Okay. Do you guys remember back years and years and years ago? I don't know if you can still get these, but there used to be these like Simpsons fridge, like magnets that you could put on the fridge, and like you would have like different outfits that you could put on them, or you know, different things like that. I used to play with those on the refrigerator a lot. Okay. Now one day I remember playing with my everyone thought that I was in my bedroom. Okay, I remember playing with these fridge magnets. Dingy said, "Stop letting chat dictate." Well, I mean, like if they want to hear the story, I'll tell it. I'll tell the story. I was playing with my Simpsons fridge magnets, dressing Bart and Homer in different outfits. Sounds so cheesy when you say it like that, but that's not how it works. When there was a knock at the door. This is such a dark story. Okay, I must have been like 7 or 8 or something like that. Like I was very young. And it was one of my family members had come to see my dad. Something bad had happened. And I'm not going to describe what happened, okay? But I am going to say that all I heard was my dad, because it was like I was at the fridge putting little magnets up. And then my dad was like, "What happened? What happened? What happened?" And he described what happened, and then he said, "We thought it was just fireworks. We thought it was just fireworks." And then it became this massive thing. So that's the short version. I'm not telling the long version, okay? But 7 or 8, around the Christmas time, they thought it was fireworks. It was not. Everyone thought I was away. That was my first experience with hearing something crazy like that. I don't know why that's the first story that came into my head, but it did. I ain't buffering for real. There's literally no drop frames, okay? So that was Rastov's first experience with something bad. So that's that's the end of that story. I'm not going any further into it than that. Okay, you got your dark story. Now let's move on to something funnier. We're gonna do a story time with Rastov. How about that? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a story time with Rastov. Okay, right. Okay. We're gonna do story time with Rastov. Okay, the lights go down. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do a nice little you experience so much death, your brain tries to normalize it with humor. I understand you're stronger than most. Yeah, I got a lot of those stories, unfortunately. Hold on, mate. More. It did buffer? Okay, that's crazy, because I literally had nothing dropped. Okay. All right. You guys ready for the steamy Christmas story? All right. Oh yeah, let's get the steamy Christmas story going. You guys hear the music? Yeah. All right. The snow did not fall so much as it settled, as if the sky had decided to rest its thoughts on the town for a while. By dusk, every edge was softened, rooftops carried while caps. Fences disappeared into suggestion. Even sound felt padded, footsteps arriving gently, voices behaving themselves. December had that effect. It made people careful or brave, sometimes both, at once. They noticed each other first through reflection, not directly. A window caught the outline of 2 figures pausing at the same time, framed by lights strung with deliberate optimism. The moment stretched just enough to become awkward, then transformed into something else entirely when one of them laughed. A small, surprised sound, like a confession that had slipped out early. Outside, the cold made the air sharp and bright. Breath clouded, then faded. Names were exchanged, so were glances that lingered half a second too long. Like someone rereading a line they liked but didn't want to admit they'd memorized it. The street behind them had emptied. Shops were dark now, leaving only the glow of decorations and the hum of electricity traveling places it had already been many times before. Somewhere, faint music escaped the radio, the kind that promised miracles while politely avoiding details. They walked together without quite deciding what to do. It felt easier than deciding not to. Conversation wandered. It spoke about the weather first, then about nothing at all, then about things that mattered just enough to test the water. There were pauses where neither rushed to fill the space, as if silence had earned its place between them. Snow brushed shoulders, coat shifted, a sleeve brushed a wrist and did not apologize. The house they eventually reached stood quietly, warm light behind its windows. It looked like a place where stories were allowed to continue. Inside, heat gathered, immediately fogging the edges of the world they had just left. Boots were removed, scarves followed. The air smelled like pine. Something sweet in the echo of earlier laughter. A Christmas tree stood near the corner, taller than necessary, decorated with a confidence that suggested tradition rather than restraint. Lights blinked slowly, unhurried, like they had nowhere else to be. Ornaments reflected fragments of the room, catching eyes, hands, shadows that leaned closer than shadows usually do. They sat, then shifted, then found themselves standing again for reasons neither could later explain clearly. Mugs appeared, steam rose, fingers curled around warmth, then around ceramic, then brushed against something warmer still. The contact lingered just long enough to feel intentional, not long enough to demand commentary. Outside, the snow thickened, sealing the windows into private frames. The world reduced itself to what mattered. The fire crackled with conversation, enthusiasm. Pop, now and then, a reminder that something was happening even when nothing was said. They spoke about memories that surfaced easily in December. Childhood winters, old songs, moments that seemed harmless until remembered too clearly. Each story landed a little closer than the last. A knee angled inward, a shoulder leaned. Someone exhaled a laugh that softened into something quieter before it finished. Time became cooperative, stretching when needed, compressing when it suited the mood. The fire dimmed to a glow. The room warmed in ways that had nothing to do with heat. Fabric shifted. A button was noticed. A look was held and then broken with deliberate slowness. Let's mix this up. The tree lights blinked again, reflecting in eyes that had learned new focus. There were moments when one of them seemed about to say something important then decided not to. Instead, a hand rested where it felt natural. Instead, silence took over and proved it could carry more meaning than words. Breath slowed. The distance between them became theoretical. Snow pressed against the windows as if curious. The night outside was vast and patient, content to wait. Later, much later, the fire settled into embers. The room carried the soft aftermath of movement. The mugs had been forgotten somewhere safe. The tree stood witness, its ornaments now reflecting less distance than before. Laughter returned briefly, quieter this time, wrapped in warmth and understanding. They did not talk about what happened, only about what might. Plans were suggested without dates. Promises hovered without being named. The future felt close enough to touch, but polite enough to keep its coat on. Eventually, the house grew still. Christmas waited with bells and mourning, and all the brightness that pretends not to know what the night has been up to. Snow continued its patient work, covering evidence. When morning came, it would arrive gently. That would be a light through the windows, the tree still glowing, the world ready to resume its polite expectations. But now there was only the quiet certainty of winter, the shared warmth between blankets and understanding, and the knowledge that some of the most important parts of the night would remain exactly where they belonged, between glances and pauses, and in all things that never needed to be said. Okay, the tone of music changes the fucking way that the story feels, like, completely. Can they get it on already? I really like doing story time with Rastov. That shit is so much fun. but I feel like I need to find a better way to do it with some music. Oh. Yeah, I might have killed the mood with that story before. But hey, look, you guys said you wanted it. Hands up. Oh my God. Yeah, it was probably, it popped into my head and I spoke before thinking about it. It was probably a bad idea. But you know what? That's kind of where we're sitting at the moment. That's where we're sitting at the moment. It's been an interesting Christmas. We've had a mixture of emotions, a mixture of things. You love story time with Rastov? Hell yeah. Dude, we just need to figure out specifically the right formula. Like, I've been asked if I could read 50 Shades. I'm like, I don't know if I want to read 50 Shades to my audience. That's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'd feel comfortable reading that. But it would be interesting reading like some kind of like serious story in like a funny way. I don't know. Mark Riley, Merry Christmas to you. And Merry Christmas to everybody else as well. If you left before and came back, everything is fine now. It would be hilarious. Dude, I can't read 50 Shades to you guys. That would just be so weird. It would be weird. Play Silent Hill 2? I don't know about that. I'm probably going to go for another 10 minutes, and then we'll figure out what happens after that. Merry Christmas, Richie. It's almost the end of Christmas. I hope you guys have had a wonderful one this year. It's been an interesting year, to say the least. A lot of things have happened. Definitely in my life. Probably in your life as well. You beat Silent Hill 2. Oh, that shit fucks me up. Yeah, it fucks me up. So I don't know. Horror's not for me. You know, it's kind of one of those genres that I'm just not, you know. We're so close to 1,000 on the gaming channel. Let's go, bro. Dingy said viewers dip for story time. Yeah, they did not want the depressing, sad story of the first time Rastov experienced death. Shocking. Yeah. Christmas, probably not the right time for that story, but I don't know. Let's just forget that ever happened. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have brought the mood down. That was my bad. Oopsies. Yeah, no horror. We just want happiness. You just got Silent Hill 2 for Christmas. Looking forward to it. Good luck. Good luck. If you guys aren't in the Discord, it is just a little membership to get you in. Then you can come and join in and all the fun. There's over 100 people in there. It's becoming more active, especially before Christmas. What's the scariest movie I've seen? Also, do I have a favorite Christmas game to play around the holidays? I don't really have a game that I play at Christmas. My favorite, the scariest movie I've seen, I don't like Saw movies, bro. Like, those mess me up. Just because it's so blatant. You know? Like watching those horror movies with ghosts and stuff like that, you kind of know that it's not real, but Saw hits me different because someone could do that. You know? Go back and talk about The Secret from yesterday. No one will remember the story. Bro, I don't want anyone to remember The Secret. That I would tell a bunch more like depressing, sad stories if it meant no one would fucking if it meant no one would ever remember the goddamn Secret from yesterday. Yes, the first two Saws were fantastic. Then it turned into torture porn. It definitely feels that way. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, man. Silent Hill games, I've never been, like, I've seen them and I'm like, oop, nope, not for me. Not for me. They did not find the pictures in the Discord. They did not. It's not possible. Hold on. Not possible. Okay, that's fucked up. That's not me. That's not me. That's just mean, you sons of bitches. Yellow Jackets is a great series. I haven't seen Yellow Jackets, but I've heard good things. I've heard good things. We are going to probably wrap up in about 7 minutes. I wonder if anyone else is streaming that I could send people over to. We will then be back again tomorrow. Hopefully with some good stuff. I don't think there is anybody... Yeah, I don't have anybody to redirect to because I ain't redirecting to the lolcow because that's poaching apparently. You know what? We'll redirect to this guy. We'll redirect to this guy. He's funny as fuck, so. Where can you see those thighs? It ain't happening. It ain't happening. W stream. Yeah, it was a good stream until I killed the mood. Miss Audrey said, I tried the Discord with LCU for the first time ever. Not for me. No hate on the LCU or anyone. Just confirm what I already knew. It's not really, it's really not for getting to know people. I mean, it's a different beast, right? There's not really anything like it. So redirect to a fireplace stream. It'll be funny. You know what? Let's see if we can redirect to a fireplace stream. Let me see if there's anything that I could just find. Dude, I feel like that would be funny. Let me see. Oh my god, there's actually like how is this a thing? There's a shitload of fire streams. That's actually crazy. Okay, that's where you're going. Oh my god, that's so goddamn funny. Thank you for the good evening. No, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you guys chilling out with us. It was a fun time. Let's see. Yeah, it's been a pleasure streaming for you guys this week, honestly. I'm excited to see what happens. Oh my god.
At Ms. Audrey super chatted 49.99. Merry Christmas, Rastov. I like this version of you so much more. Whatever that means. Blessings to you and Mrs. Rastov.
Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you so much. That honestly means a lot. I have a lot of days where I wonder if I made the right decision, if I'm good enough, you know. And the fact that you guys show up every day and support and take part and interact, it makes it feel like it's all worth it, you know. So I really appreciate it. I really do. I don't just say that to fucking kiss ass or anything like that. It actually means a lot, you know. I'm just grateful. You guys are my Christmas miracle. All right. And I know that's cheesy. And I know it's crazy. But that's how I genuinely feel. You guys are my Christmas miracle. No, dude, typos were totally fine. Okay. All good. You were just excited. There ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like this version of me so much more as well. The angry drama, it's just not me. It was just never me. It felt like I was constantly pushing against a wall that just wouldn't move, you know? And that's not their fault either. That's my fault, you know? But we out now. We moving on now. We chilling now, having fun now. It's only gonna be... Dude, you're waiting for your gift? I am your gift. But unfortunately, you're not allowed to unwrap me. Only one person's allowed to do that. Merry Christmas, General. Keanu Reeves said we need a nice, erotic, exiting, suspenseful story. I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. We'll definitely work on some stuff. It's only up from here. That's right, baby. We're going to the top. Or we're going up. We're going somewhere. We're going up. Man, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I gotta, you know, we'll come back. We'll come back tomorrow better. We'll come back tomorrow stronger. Same with every day. It's gonna be one of those years, bro. We're gonna have a good year. It's almost New Year's, which is exciting as well. So we'll have to. I think we'll do something for New Year's. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna take Sundays off. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I'm better than good enough. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Merry Christmas to you, Spot and Jared. Thank you so much. I'm gonna send you over to something funny. It's gonna be a good time. We will hit 100K subs. We got to think about groundbreaking content. Yes, we do. If you think of anything, let me know. All right, I'm open to ideas and suggestions, but let's not have let's not have a bunch of cheerleader streams, okay? Because that kind of a Comic-Con gaming convention would be dope as shit. All right, Merry Christmas, guys. Love you long time. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me. My bad for killing the mood. Oops, it happens. Next time, it's going to be even better. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Don't play in traffic. All that other good stuff. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Merry Christmas.